Welcome back to the Realistic Road to Glory. We are heading into the January transfer window today with plans afoot. We are losing our backup right back, who's on his way elsewhere. Tristan Hoyer is leaving us after 3 seasons to move on to fresh pastures and first team opportunities at a new club. We're also looking to sign a new centre mid as Saro's contract is expiring and we're going to let him leave at the end of the season. You guys have asked if we can extend Clarkson's contract by a year, so we will do. And also, you've actually said, can we buy Smith Rowe? Because he's been such a good squad player. We've loaned him for what will be 2 years now, because we will extend his loan into another 6-month spell to the end of the season, at the end of this season. With him being 32, I don't know whether buying him would be the right thing to do financially. I think next season we could probably look to just buy someone that's significantly better, but certainly we will extend the loan to the end of the season. So Sara will expire at the end of the year. Clarkson will stay. Smith Rowe will stay in the short term. We're going to sign a centre mid now to last us for potentially the rest of the save, and a backup right back is going to come in too. Thank you for your suggestions in the comment section. We've added a number of them. Well, I added a number of them to the shortlist, and then we eliminated them one by one and are left with just a handful remaining. At right back, we are going to loan to buy, with optional, not mandatory, Thierry Correa. He's second or third choice even at Burnley. And yes, he's 33, but his pace is so good that it's not really going to matter that much, to be honest. His dribbling's very good, his passing's decent, and he's got anticipate, so I'm sure he's going to be very, very good as a backup right back. So we will loan to buy, with the option being, if we qualify for Europe, we buy him for £13 million, just above market valuation. With regards to centre mid spot, the options were Mateus Fernandes, Boadi and Schmidt. Boadi's got a little bit of potential to get a bit higher. Schmidt and Fernandes have peaked at the moment. Lewis Miley and Chris Rigg are both out of my realms of possibility at the minute, with them being 86, not 85. But they're both so good that at some point in maybe even the beginning of next year, the not too distant future, we will be looking to buy at least one of them. If not, maybe if finances allow, both. So a midfield 3 of Fernandes, Schmidt and Miley is potentially the plan. Midfield 3 of Fernandes, Rigg and Miley could be our dream scenario for our midfield next season, which would be pretty bloody good, if you ask me. So we're going to go and get the Fernandes deal done first, because that's going to be the chunk of our money. They want 60.7. I'm probably going to have to wait until the Hoyer money comes in, actually, on January the 1st. So we will advance a little bit further. As ever, please do drop the video a like if you're enjoying the save. I'd appreciate it very much. There is Hoyer now leaving. And do subscribe to the channel to make sure you don't miss out on any more. Of course, we are live streaming everything on this channel now. Apologies for what's going on outside. We're live streaming this series and everything, including the Formula 1 that's just started as well, on this channel, not the separate live channel. So do make sure you come and join me live on stream if you want to see the behind the scenes of all of the saves. Alternatively, if Twitch is your preferred streaming platform, then I'm live on Twitch as well at the same time as I'm live on YouTube. January the 1st has arrived. Hoyer will have left us now. One of these unread emails will be him going. Emil Smith Rowe has gone back to his parent club, but we're going to bring him back. Hoyer's gone to Frankfurt, and then we're going to reloan Emil Smith Rowe with the live editor because the game's being annoying and won't let me do it. We're going to loan Correa, and then if we qualify for Europe, we will buy him permanently at the end of the season. And outside of that, I think we're set to go with Mateus Fernandes, because we should now have the money to be able to do it. Well done, Ches. Womail. So I'm just going to go and get the job's done. I'm just going to go and get the transfers done. You'll see me in the negotiations for Mateus Fernandes, because I'm going to go and sort the other 2 out first. We've come to the Liverpool game before buying Mateus Fernandes, because this is the 1st of January. So Mamadashvili in goal, Gray, Lopez, Lukeba, Balde, Camavinga, Varela, Saka, Yildiz, Pedri, Jonathan David up top for them on this occasion, as opposed to Rasmus Højlund, who was previously, and is still in their squad, to be fair, up top for them. They've got options on the bench, including a couple of youth players that are pretty decent. They've got a very good side. We've got an ever-improving side that will improve yet further still before our next game, which is the FA Cup against Luton. But we've travelled to Anfield without Mateus Fernandes for now. I will have that, thank you. Oh, I've overrun it. The right back is getting so far forward, he's constantly leaving. Oh, footwork from Yildiz. It's a good save by Bergstrom. The right back's getting so far forward, he's constantly leaving Asher in loads of space. So we are absolutely going to look to try and exploit that. Oh, catch that, Lucas. Bloody hell. Yildiz, whose shot it was that led to the corner in the first place. Camavinga's given it away. And Sara will ensure that we keep the ball. Looking for Asher out here on this wing again. And he's past the man. It's Varela, who's not going to have the legs, I don't think, to stick with me. Oh, the timing! I turn inside to try and find Lancashire at the exact moment that he commits to a tackle on the floor. How unlucky could I get? Raskin. Oh, you've tucked too narrow there, Tyler. I'm not going to be able to get it to him. Even game thus far. Oh, nutmeg the defender just by turning. Give me it back. Arne Engels has been such a revelation at CDM. It was definitely the right decision to drop him slightly deeper. And Raskin will be in the starting lineup for the rest of this season. But as you saw from players like Lewis Miley on the shortlist, we will be signing someone that's significantly better in the summer. Currently is the plan. Good save by Mamardishvili to deny me the chance to take the lead there. Well, he's running all over the place. So's Yildiz at the minute. Going to have to draw the centre-back across here. Found Jonathan David. And Palacio gets in the way. Liverpool corner in the 28th minute. Saka's going to deliver it in. Always got to get that on target from there, surely. I know he's under pressure, Lopez. Actually, he's not under pressure. No, that's poor. He's got to score there, let alone just get it on target. Liverpool will be disappointed that they're not 1-0 up here. They are leaving my wingers in acres of space. I will exploit that properly at some point in this game. I'm struggling to do anything at the moment offensively other than that one shot from Sara against Mamardishvili that was well saved. Yildiz is tucked very central here. We've poked that away from him, and again, loads of room for the wingers. We'll go right. I maybe could have gone left. Dibbling's past the man. Tuck it back. Oh, well, Asher. It was meant to go to Lancashire, but Asher Agbenon will be the man that takes it. Bradford 1, Liverpool 0. Didn't really want to score with a man that kind of got away from the nonsense defending, so went for the extra pass. I guess in most scenarios like that, the only reason the defender is going for that nonsense lunge tackle is because they're not actually going to get to you. So in theory, I can race away like that. The only difference is that they're then out of position to maybe block another pass later down the move, but I don't think the defender would have gotten to that anyway. And Asher Agbenon was on his own at the back post. Doesn't matter what the defender on this near side did, Agbenon was on his own anyway, so it would have been a comfortable 1-0 lead regardless. I won't feel like I've cheesed the AI, and let's be honest, the amount of times I get cheesed myself, unless it looks like super unrealistic, like the goal that bloody Joao Felix scored against me for Chelsea in the last episode, where the centre mid literally just stood there not moving while Joao Felix ran past him onto the free ball that was right in front of the man that was stood there not bloody moving. Unless it looks super unrealistic like that, then I won't go for a goal. But we've buried it. Again, maybe the centre-back should have engaged, but actually ran away. But he wasn't close enough to have gotten to me before I had the shot anyway, as has been the case a number of times when the AI break through the centre of my midfield, or my defence as well. 2-0, Bradford. We're going to get the result here. If Raskin could maybe have... Oh, that's great football. Oh, there's a defender there that gets the block on it. I saw the opportunity to play that little triangle open up, and I got a little bit excited. The heart skipped a beat, thinking we're going to make it through. We're definitely going to get the win. And then the defender got to me as Lancashire's touch took him towards said defender. But we have been, other than maybe the header from the corner, I might go as far as to say, actually, we've been relatively comfortable against Liverpool here, which is a surprise given the strength of their side. Looking for Lancashire here. And from range, maybe a worldy third off the top of the bar. No. But I will go as far to say, I think we will get the result here at Anfield, and it's a very welcome 3 points. Good header by Arne Engels. Sara will lay this in front of Raskin, who is not, it seems, judging by earlier games, allergic to the occasional absolute thunderbolt, as we saw at Old Trafford. Free kick here to come in. I'm not going to put Lancashire on it, am I? Sara on the left. I could go for goal. I won't. will look to try and... Well, maybe I should, because I'm not going to score a bloody header, am I? Let's put Sarah on it. Going for goal from here. Gabby Sarah. Oh, I'm so glad I went for goal. Well, he's leaving us at the end of the season, which isn't for another 6 months. But we will remember him. If not purely for that. Wow. 3-0. Holy shit. What a smack. Alright, that's really good from Liverpool. Stop it, lads, please. If you're going to turn up in the last 20 minutes and score 3 goals, I'll be absolutely gutted. Yildiz, good save. Away, anywhere. Thank you. Lanxier trying his hardest. Someone used a hand. It was Lanxier, apparently, looking for the ball in... Oh, I thought that was the centre-back that was going to get there. And I was trying to pass it to Ishempong, but it was Ishempong, and they ended up getting the interception. Pedri with a turn. Don't say that's a foul, ref. Oh, probably was. It probably was. Are they going to score a worldie free kick now? Camavinga, the man that stood over it. Don't know as I've ever seen Camavinga take a free kick, to be completely honest. And that was on its way towards the top corner, but the wall was in the way. Corner for Liverpool to try and give themselves a little bit of something to cheer about here at the end of the game, but they're not going to get it. Not yet anyway. Can Ouattara get the better of Saka? No. Why Ouattara was up there, why Saka was back there. Answers on a postcard, please. Camavinga, no goal. Liverpool putting the pressure on, but Bergstrom is holding his own so far. Continually deserving that #1 shirt in this Bradford side. I don't care that he's only 80 rated. Looking for Morgan Rogers, finding him well. Rogers beats his man. Rogers looks to beat another man. We'll find Lanxier, who could probably have done with an extra man, to be completely honest, but we couldn't find him. 2 minutes to go. It will be a, well, dare I go as far as to say, comfortable 3 points against Liverpool. This has been a straightforward fixture, all things considered. The extra gloss added by the fantastic free kick. But even without it, we got a very good result. And it's not been that difficult to come by. And some of the big sides we've played this season have been particularly difficult to get results against. But it's mainly because of the fullbacks just letting me in all the time. Sarah, can he grab another one? No. Oh, he tried. He tried. He went for the overhead. It didn't work. That'll be full time then. At 3-0 Bradford here at Anfield. And you didn't see that coming, did you? That's without Mateus Fernandes added to the team. Short-term loan. Nice. Yes. 50%, 50%, 50% players. That'll make it simple for the spreadsheet. Very much. See you later. Now, Crystal Palace have come in for Lanxier here, who is now 86 rated. But that, I believe that happened. Ooh. What? Did I'm going to have to check the footage. If Lanxier was 86 rated for the Liverpool game, then that means he was 86 rated at the beginning of the window. If he wasn't 86 rated at the beginning of the Liverpool game, then 85 is still our limit. I'm checking the footage now. He was 85 on the day of Liverpool. Oh, Will. You've done me dirty there. As per the rules of the save, we can only use the highest rated player at the beginning of any given transfer window. And this transfer window has begun with him at 85, not 86. So unfortunately, I cannot sign an 86 rated player. So otherwise I would have gone for bloody Lewis Miley from Fiorentina. Now, Crystal Palace, where are they in the league? I believe they were in the Champions League. I don't know why I'm looking at other leagues. You're an idiot, Ches. I believe they're playing in the Champions League. So I think they might not be. It might be Europa League only. Let's have a quick look and see where they are in the Prem and what's going on with Crystal Palace at the moment. Oh, they're 15th. Palace was so good last year. And they're just not this year. Oh, I'm comfortably turning that down then. I'm not sure what European competition they're in. Maybe it's because they're in European competition that they're having a worse season. We've seen that with ourselves, of course, or at least at the beginning of the season, with the Conference League being a part of our thing. Of our season. Crystal Palace? Crystal Palace get no European football at all in the end. Must have just been Brighton then. Oh, sorry, Palace. I know, I'm turning it down. I mean, likely was going to turn it down anyway, because at the minute, I don't think we should really be selling Lancashire to anyone other than the elite. But had Palace had Champions League football and been in the top 4, I might well have had to consider it in the storyline of the save. With how teams progress. In real life, you wouldn't say yes to Palace in that situation, but if Palace were regularly top 4 and getting Champions League football each season, then obviously things would change. Oh, look at that. Look, second of the first. 1 day earlier, and we could have signed an 86 rated player in this window. But as it is, as per the rules of the save that we won't break, I cannot. And I can't tell you how much I'd love to bring in Lewis Miley. His physicals aren't amazing other than his stamina, but the technicals, 90 dribbling, 90 short passing, 94 stand tackle, 99 finishing. What is that? A lot of centre mids just get mad finishing stats this year. Look, Rigg, 90 finishing. Schmidt, 89 finishing. One of the Patreon players, Dylan there, 94 finishing. I don't understand it. Fernandez, though, is going to be the one that we go for. We have in our transfer budget... let me show you the spreadsheet. We have £56.4 million available to us. Now, only 17.5 in the wage budget, but with stretch, we can go over wage budget. We can definitely afford to get it done. So we will approach to buy from Stuttgart. They've actually lowered their expectation. They had said that they wanted up to 60 million for him. I shall bid valuation. I thought for a minute their manager was wearing football boots. He's come very casual in just his shorts. They want 56. We can negotiate this a bit more. I went 45. They went 56. I'll go 50. We'll just hopefully meet somewhere near the middle. They are rather adamant that they would like 56. Okay. I like the fact they're being a bit punchy. 52.5. 52.5 will be enough to get Mateus Fernandes potentially through the door. Now, he will want to come in as a crucial player. Understandably so. He will want to come in on a big contract, understandably so. At present, I'm going to give him a 3-year deal. At present, our biggest, nice. I was going to say our biggest wage is 100 grand. He wants a £3 million goal bonus, which I'd be happy to commit to if it didn't take it out of your budget immediately in-game. I know technically we're not using the in-game budgets. So maybe as an addition for the spreadsheet next year, we could factor in... contract bonuses to our finances at the end of the season, but for the time being we're not going to, because I don't have the functionality with the spreadsheet to be able to deal with that. So I'll offer him £95,000 a week and the £900,000 signing bonus, and he will sign it. Mateus Fernandes from Southampton to Stuttgart, and now to a side that doesn't start with S. Welcome to Bradford. Ouattara did he only come in this? Did Ouattara only come in this season? Squad tracker. Ouattara, when did you join us? Season 8. He has been with us for 18 months. Oh, City signed my starting right back. They might just be about to sign me starting left back too. You bastards. Let's have a look and see. Well, I'll say have a look and see. They're going to be top, aren't they? They're third. I still can't really negotiate it, can I? Or argue it. He's going to have to go. We'll have a look at who they have in their starting lineup at left back. It's Wilson Esbrand and Harry Amas, who's 84 to be fair, but Ouattara will go in and start. And Mikic has been doing or playing quite a bit of football there as well. Oh, mate. I'm going to have to negotiate quite the fee here, because otherwise I'm not going to be able to. I'm not going to be able to bring in an adequate replacement. So I am well within my rights to fight for this and not just accept anything. They've bid 32.5. I would absolutely not be able to replace him for £32.5 million. Just fact. So, we could maybe play a swap with a mass. It's valued at £39 million. Would you be willing to do that? I mean, very likely not. No. Well, look, you're gonna have to give me a big fee here. Have to give me a big fee. They're only bidding his valuation. I am sorry, but in a January transfer window mid-season, that is not something that I can accept. I could do one more counter. Look, I'm gonna need 45-ish. I'm gonna need that to be able to adequately replace him. And they're not gonna pay it. I'm sorry, City. I'm not gonna get fleeced for both my fullbacks in the same season. If it was the summer, then fair enough. But January? No, I'm sorry. I'm standing my ground a little bit. You want him? You pay for him. I will do them the service of seeing where they are in the division, but I don't think Lille are going to be a team that we are accepting a bid from. Not in sixth place. Stade Rennais and Lens? What's happening in France? Stade Rennais, Lens, and Stade de Reims. PSG are currently 9 points off top and have played a game more. What's going on in France? Carlos Miguel dos Santos Pereira in goal for Luton. Hashioka, Mengi, Rooney, McGuinness early. They're back 5 still. Quan, Cruz, Luca, Joe Taylor and Keane Lewis Potter. They've not done much buying recently. Luton Town. We've played them a couple of times in recent years in cup competitions. And squad looks suspiciously very much the same. Ours is very much not. Got the rotated 11 playing in the cup, of course. Give them the first team football. Hopefully they can get us all the way to the final again like they did last year. Looking for Ribeiro. Although I think in the final I can't remember whether I played a first team or rotation team in the final last year. I think I played a mixture because I was trying to get into the Champions League via a league finish. And I absolutely bottled that. And then ended up bottling the FA Cup final as well by a 0-0 to bloody Ipswich. Relegated from the Premier League, Ipswich. So, look, we won't make the same mistakes this time at all. Cruz with the free kick that's almost certainly going straight into the stand. Yep. Sara. Out to Correa, making his debut today. Looking for and finding Lewis Hayward, who looks for and finds Ribeiro. Oh, who gets nailed, but can't quite find the bottom corner as he squeezes it towards the bottom right as the keeper comes out. Keeper got a very good view of a certain part of Ribeiro's anatomy there, but it stays at 0-0. Do that again if you like. Raskin, drop the shoulder, look for Morgan Rogers because Hashioka's out of position, tuck it back. Didn't quite reach him. It's fine. He's found Clarkson. He's dropped the shoulder here, and Clarkson could score a worldie. He hasn't because Carlos Miguel has made a good save, although it wasn't as far into the corner as I would have needed it to be, really, to stand a proper chance of going in. Up with the header, but over the bar from Raskin. Sara's in the way of that. It will fall for Hayward. Never mind. Saxon early. He was a very, very good servant to the club in the early stages of this save. Oh. Although, if he could serve me again by scoring an own goal or just gifting me the ball every now and again, that would be lovely. He's picked out Lewis Potter brilliantly. And that's gone wide, but Luton picking me apart there. It has been all Bradford in the game. Just unbridled Bradford pressure for almost every single second of every single minute of this game. But I still can't get the ball in the back of the net. That was not supposed to go to you. And the longer I don't, the more nervy I'll get at the back. I'm making that one mistake that sees our FA Cup... You're offside, Morgan. That sees our FA Cup campaign come to a very premature close. Thierry Correa into Sara. Here's Engels. And Mateusz Fernandes. For the very first time in a Bradford City shirt. Finds Asher Agbenon, who nearly finds the bottom corner. It's a great save. Talk about getting it safe. Oh, talk about not getting it safe. The defender. And then he still nearly gave it away. Twice he tried to play it into a man that very nearly got himself tackled. Can Van der Haar get to this? No. Sara's there, though. And Engels quickly forward into Hayward. Got support around me. Engels needs that support to get a little bit further forward. Here's Mateusz Fernandes. Can we see that 94 finishing? It's worth a go. It's not ended up in the back of the net. We are trickling dangerously towards extra time here, and I am not pleased about it. It's fallen to Fernandes. Mendes to Agbanon. Oh, the defender just read what I was going to do. Mengi was right in front of me, and then as I committed, he did the sidestep to block the passing angle. You bastard. You bloody bastard. Here's Daggin. Delivered well. Up we go. Cleared away. Agbanon gets the loose ball. We'll look to send Hayward clear. The youngster in. Agbanon's arriving. Here comes Fernandez. Welcome to Bradford City, Mateus Fernandez. On debut, 89th minute winner against Luton in the FA Cup. I wanted to hammer them. I have hammered them, but I couldn't find a way past. Until now. Lewis Potter. It literally has to be now. And he's rushed it, he's wasted it, and Luton are out of the FA Cup. Even though the scoreline only reads 1-0, that game was never going any other way. At all. Match facts. 10 shots to their 5. And let's be honest, none of the 5 were any good, as far as I can recall. So we'll take it. We're through to the next round. Job done. Sometimes it doesn't matter how you do it, just that you do it. And we got it done. That's going to be a youngster going out on loan again, which is good. Not that we need the wages, but they could do with the first team experience. So enjoy your trip to... Oh, I can't remember where he's going now. Where are you going, mate? Remind me. Where have you gone? I don't know. I can't remember. You've gone to... Lingby. Longhorse has been approached by Aston Villa. He's still so good, though. Like his technical stats just aren't it. But physically, he's still so good. I think I have to. And he's club captain as well. Let's negotiate an extension for Longhorse. Rotation squad role. He wants important. He will play plenty of cup football, as he has been. Let's just do 1 year at a time. A 1 year extension. No release clause. He's on 60 grand a week. He might take a bit of a pay cut. He wants a pay rise of £1,000 a week. It's fine. And we'll give him 65 then. Let's not take the piss. If we're asking him to stay and not sign for Aston Villa, then we want to incentivise him to do so. To be fair, don't we? Sonder, your journey continues. As does ours in the Premier League. Arsenal at home next. We were going to offer Clarkson an extension as well, weren't we? I'm trying to skip. Rotation. Perfect later. That is exactly what I wanted to offer you anyway. Just a 1 year extension, please. Thank you. No release clause. 85 grand a week! You what, mate? No. No. I'm almost inclined to walk out. For a rotation role, you want £85,000 a week? No. Just no. I'm sorry. I'm not giving him that. He's too greedy. He's not having it. Leighton Clarkson will leave the club at the end of the season unless he isn't approached by another club. We will try and renegotiate nearer the end of the season and see if he's a little bit more agreeable in terms of his demands. But I am not giving him £85,000 a week. I'm sorry. It's not happening. Arsenal next. Arsenal are good. Breno Ferreira, Lewis Murray, Saliba, Pacho, Matson, Ramos, Mastantuono, Xavi Simons, Kenda, Alvarez, Nusa. I think that's probably still the same starting lineup. The duo still have King Zhu and Locatelli. It's kind of it, really. They are an 11 and, well, 12. 13 at best, if you include Locatelli. Mateus Fernandez to make his Premier League debut for the club. If it goes as well as his... oh, my God. What a ridiculous ball! If it goes as well as his FA Cup debut, then I'll be thrilled. I need to look at that again. Has he played that as like a 360 ball whilst not even looking where he's going? How has that even happened? I'm sorry. That's nonsense. He's there. His knee has No one's knee has ever done that quickly in anyone's life. And then he's played that pass as a result of it. Nah. Engels out to Fernandez. Dibbling's looking to make the run. Jesus. How's that for an interception? Dude. Oh, no. Run towards the ball, mate. Okay, I'm feeling already quite cheesed against Arsenal. Nothing has actually happened. Why does Engels just jog towards the ball there? What is happening? I think I'm going to lose this game, lads. And I don't know as I'm really going to have any say as to how it happens either. Shempong looking for Fernandez. Out of his feet, Will. Dibbling looking for Lancashire. I would love to go and score a goal now just to rub it in Arsenal's faces. Mateus Fernandez very nearly did. Good save by the goalkeeper. Still 0-0. What a ball. That one certainly more realistic. Noosa back to Xavi Simons, who it was that played that disgusting pass in the first place at the beginning of the half. Oh, Noosa's footwork's just as disgusting, to be completely honest. Shot well saved by Lucas Bergstrom. Giovanni Kenda to take the ball forward from the corner, and away we go. Get there first. I've no idea whose hand it hit. It must have been theirs because play continues. Can Lancashire make me the run? Agbenon will. He can make the run. I just can't get the ball to him, unfortunately. Julian Alvarez. Noosa. Good save again. Just as it was all Bradford pressure in the game against Luton, in the second game, it's all Arsenal pressure in this one. 20 minutes in, we're somehow still surviving. Have it back if you like. Giovanni Kenda into the middle. Mastantuono straight at the keeper. Well, that's a tight midfield trio, but it does mean that there's space elsewhere. Simmons has done it again. Just done a complete 360 bloody swivel on the spot. Torn every ligament in his knee to play a pass. Yarrick in the way of that one. Sara looking for Agbenon. Oh, I've chosen the wrong ball. Here's Xavi Simons. And Martson again. I'll have that. Will I? Yes. Well done. Oh, couldn't get it down the line to the awaiting winger, who was in quite a bit of space with Martson this far forward. That's the wrong pass to play there, Ches. It's poor decision making from me. Noosa, I hope, has given the ball away, and he has. Ouattara. Touted by the champions, but they wouldn't pay the pennies, and I'm not losing one of my best players to a team that just won't cough up the cash. Lancashire, Dibbling. Great block. Brilliant block by Willian Pacho. He and Saliba do make a fantastic partnership at centre-back. Lenny Yoro and Scalvini have been better individuals, but this may genuinely be the best partnership at centre-back we've played against in the save thus far. Sara looking for Fernandez, finding him well. Dibbling is trying to make a run. It's not really the run I want. Now it might be. It is. Oh, outside the post! What an opportunity to take the lead. Dibbling eventually made the right run. The pass was excellent. The touch was good. Oh, everything but the goal. Everything but the finish. Couldn't have come closer. Don't know where to go. Tej Fernandez. Not there, apparently. Zhu. Oh, is it wide? Yes. What a let-off. Zhu with a dink, as I just couldn't get there with any defender. That was me lunging like the AI do sometimes there. Felt like I could get there. Couldn't on either occasion. And thankfully not punished for my misjudgment. But only by a matter of inches wide of that post. Ramos into the middle. Martson to Xavi Simons. Engels in the way. Still they find Noosa. Noosa finds Zhu. Zhu makes no mistake this time. That's a cracking finish. Arsenal are going to win this, I think. Time that right. They've taken Pacho off. And they nearly paid for it. The one time that Willian Pacho isn't there and they make it past their defensive line. But the angle was just too tight to get the goal. And now Zhu's in. He forgot the ball, but still was able to somehow take it with him. Good save by Bergstrom. It's the 90th minute. It has to be the counter-attack of all counter-attacks. And as a result, I'm going to try and bring some extra pace on up top in the final third. Sarah off for Smith Rowe, I think, is the fastest. We're just going to try and break. Try and get away if we can. Just throwing all of the pace, or as much pace as I can, onto the pitch. Oh, but they'd already started to take the corner routine. He's missed there, Christensen. But now all of their defenders are going to be back in position, and I'm not going to have the chance to get it forward quickly enough. That was supposed to go all the way down the line. It didn't. It has now, but the whistle's gone. Oh, mate. We lost, not in a similar fashion. Well, actually, yeah, no. Similar fashion to Luton. We beat Luton after battering them and only managed a slim 1-0 goal. Arsenal have just done the same to me. So I've just got a taste of my own medicine there. 10 shots to my 4. They deserved the win. I can't really argue otherwise. Although if we had been able to tuck that Tyler Dibling shot away at the end, it would have been very, very pleasing indeed. Yarrick is continually getting better and better, although he has stopped for now. So far, I'm pleased with how today's... Well, not so far. With the January transfer window. Now we've had a bid for Longorse. West Ham would like to buy him. We didn't just renegotiate a contract to immediately sell him. That's not how that works. Where are we in the Premier League now? That's what I'd like to know. 11th. 9 points above the relegation zone. And 9 points off 5th. All right. Solidly mid-table. And after a disappointing start to the season on Ultimate, we are adjusting accordingly and having an agreeable season. We're going well in Europe. We're through to the next round of the FA Cup. Who I'd like to see actually who we have in said next round of the FA Cup. Leeds away. We've Leeds back to back. We've Leeds at home in the league and then Leeds away in the cup. Winnable is the word that I would use there. Watch that come back and bite me in the arse. That's all for today's episode, though. Thank you very much for watching, guys. We will finish the January transfer window off in Monday's episode. Enjoy your weekend. I will be live streaming on Sunday, so do join me for that, where we will be recording that Monday episode and maybe Tuesdays as well. But for now, that's all for today's episode. Thank you very much for watching. Do make sure you drop the video a like, subscribe to the channel to make sure you don't miss out on any more of this saver. Of course, the streams, like I say, that are here now as well. I'll see you next time.